It is Coach Calvin. I'm back, man. See, there we go again. That's why I don't do interviews anymore, because they always take my word and misconstrue it. You know what I'm saying? When we was talking about individuals, we wasn't talking about nobody specific, and we wasn't talking about Tank. Tank is my baby. Tank, Kenny said, out of 100, 2 of them love you. That's one of them that do love you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing I don't want. He's a grown man, and he have the right to make the grown man decisions that he want. So let's get that. Put that up. Everybody's snatching something and don't even have a clue. And that's what I was saying about social media. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hear a person say it out their mouth, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. I love all my fighters, but I'm just trying to tell them, man, I'm not getting younger. I'm getting older. I'm getting to a point in my life that it's just getting on my nerves that they don't appreciate the work that we are putting in. Appreciate. Show up for the coach. Be on time. That is stuff I'm talking about. I'm with my man again.
What's up? I want to stop this narrative about Tank not paying their Calvin. Each and every time I worked that corner with Tank, Tank took care of me. And he's going to continue to take care of me. Tank is family for life. Yeah. And it wasn't you that started the South Bar. It started a couple years ago with the Vegas rap. But in Baltimore, we don't count other men's pockets. I don't care if he's a billionaire, I'm not counting his pockets. But Tank has always taken care of us, and he's gonna continue to take care of us. So y'all need to stop that narrative. As far as fighters not appreciating what I meant. For instance, we had a fighter. He jumped out the car and asked me and Calvin, could we train? We said, yeah, we'll train you. We got him ready for a fight. He disappeared 2 weeks before the fight. He stopped answering the call. And we was invited to a fight. Me and Calvin was invited to a show up Philly, you know, to come watch the boxing. When we got up there, we was all in the back, you know, greeting our friends that we know up Philly. And so we happened to look up. And the fighter was up Philly getting ready to come out. He was the next fighter on the card. He was like, yo, what happened? He said, he was an African guy. My brother said I had to make money for the village. He was fighting a guy. Me and Calvin told him, don't fight the guy because you don't have enough experience yet. He said, my brother said I have to make money to see back to the village. I said, well, your brother going to get you fucked up. And he went out there and got knocked out in the first round. Guys said, don't listen. We had another incident, I ain't gonna call no names. We had a heavyweight, 18-0. He brought 2 guys here that wanted to be his manager. Of course you want to be a guy, a heavyweight in America, 18-0. Who don't want to be his manager? Fighters need to understand there's a lot of opportunities. Fighters need to understand there's a lot of opportunities out here looking for a break. Anybody want to be your manager, 18-0, a heavyweight in America. But anyway, he left. He didn't come back. And that's what we talk about. When you do so much for a fighter, and they think the grass is green, and they do crazy things. You know what I mean? And that's just 2 of many. And it happens in every gym, not just this gym. Every gym they go to, they have the same situation.
Man, like I said again, man, it's not the fighters, man. We just venting. We just venting to let them know, man. Appreciate your coach, man. Either bad or good, man. Appreciate it, because you don't know the stuff that he doing and what he putting in, man. But my guys, question with Tank, Truck, the ones I raised, man, look, they calls me, they talk to me. It's not that. I'm just talking about this new generation I'm dealing with. And for all the coaches that do feel what I'm understanding, man, thank y'all for hitting me back, man, and saying, man, we know how you feel. No, that was for y'all, man, because guess what, man? If y'all listen to what I said, man, even though you feel the way, keep doing the work that you're doing, man, because we are saving some of these jokers' lives, man. You know what I'm saying? The part that I really love, man, that somebody told me, your work is different from other work that's in manufacturing and stuff. You get to see a kid come from a kid to a man with his family, y'all, and that's a blessing, because when you sit back and look at all the work that you did with him, you say, dang, man, I had something to do with his growth. So I'm happy with my guys. I was just feeling a certain way yesterday, and I wasn't talking about Tank. Tank, Tank a man. Tank is a man, he is his own man. And I groomed him to be his own man. You know, we don't do stuff like that. You're whole accountable for your own deeds. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not when you dealing with these fighters, it's about saving you from the street. A lot of coaches get in it with money on their mind, make money. No, when I got into boxing with these kids, it wasn't even about making money. Just when you do things right, money come with it. Come with it, you know. But it's not about making money off these fighters. But if they get in position, money come with it. Yeah. I don't care if I never ever trained a pro. I'm gonna still come in this gym and work with the youth.
And guess what? Summertime, man, that shit not even promised, man, because some of them don't even make it. Exactly. We had Tank seen 10 kids that was around him died and went to jail, and he stuck with it. Actually, that's what woke him up.
Yeah.
You know, so when I sit back and reflect, man, we had a hell of a journey doing this, man, a hell of a journey, and I'm still trying to push it, but I ain't getting no younger. Kenny look at me all the time and say, "Yo, what you trying to do?" I'm trying to maintain my health. Because my health is my wealth. For real?
Sure. I'm going to take it to my grave. If I stop this, I'm going to go somewhere else. If I stop boxing, I'm going to go somewhere else and start something else. I ain't got enough time in my life to put another 30, 40 years into anything. So I might as well do what I like. And it's boxing. I've been liking boxing since I could walk. And I'm going to like it to my grave. Ain't nobody going to stop me from liking it.
So as I was saying again, man, thank you coaches, man, that really, the ones that really know, the coaches that really been putting in work, y'all understand. Only thing I'm just sitting up there saying, man, keep pushing. You know, I talked to some coaches, man, like, damn, yo, how I keep doing? And Tank, he said, tell it all, he said, man, it's never enough. It's never enough of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So when, you know, at the same time, we teaching each other, man. And I love it. I love it. And you're gonna keep seeing me with some youngins coming, because guess what? I ain't finished. I just stepped in the door. We having fun. There you go, Kenny.
We having fun. Stay focused and keep it. Stay focused to all the coaches. The number one thing is to save these youth from the street. That's what all of us trying to do the same thing. Save the youth. That's what it's about.
Man, I was away in camp, man. I had a brother telling me, man, he said, man, I love you. I said, yo, why? He said, because you're going through the same thing I went through. And then hearing another coach saying that, man, it made me feel like, he said, but yo, guess what? Don't forget yourself on your journey. So that's why I said that. He said, don't forget yourself, because sometimes we forget ourselves.
Yeah.
We get wrapped up into self and we forget. You know, and I start thinking about it. I said, yeah, because I got a second chance. I got a second chance if you know my life. If you really know my life, I got a second chance. But I got to take advantage of it, man, because, hey, he giving me a chance to see it, you know?
I go home and look at pictures, man. My daughter's proms, I wasn't there because I was at a tournament with somebody else's kid. I miss my own daughter's prom. I miss PTA meetings. Miss a whole lot of stuff, man. You know, you got a certain day you go to dinner with your wife, but you out of town thinking about, oh, man, if I was home, I'm having dinner with my wife. But I'm somewhere else with somebody else's kid.
And a lot of coaches lose their woman behind that shit.
A lot of coaches lose their whole
family. I'm one of them.
behind boxing.
Shit,
you know?
Man.
I think my wife for putting up with a lot of BS.
That's why I salute your wife, yo. Yo, you been rolling with me. I call Kenny and tell him I call you anytime. Yo, we gotta go ahead.
And that's the thing about boxing. If you can't up and go at any time, don't try to be a coach. Calvin called me sometime 3, 4 in the morning. Yo, I gotta run to Tennessee. I get dressed and we run to Tennessee with no day's notice. Spur of the moment. We ran to Georgia. Spur of the moment. We don't plan it. We just up and go because we gotta make shit happen to keep the gym moving. You know. I can't go. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Don't be a coach if you gonna have trouble traveling. If you're gonna be fussing with your wife. Listen, my wife never ever argued with me.
I salute you.
She never argued with me because she know I'm on a mission. Me and Calvin on a mission.
Yeah.
She understand. But if you got a problem, if your wife got a problem or whoever you with, when you traveling, get out the game. Don't lose. Don't lose nothing.
And for the ones that know me, they know I put in work. They seen it.
Oh, Calvin put in a lot of work.
They seen it, and I'm still putting in work. I told the kids, I said, yo, just be patient with me. I'm working on some stuff. I'm working on this stuff. Because I'm trying to set things up, man, where it's not about the box. It's about making young men be men. That's what it's all about.
Life after boxing.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. If I could achieve that goal, I did my job.
Making, a better citizen.
Yeah.
Productive citizen.
Say it again. Go ahead.
I remember years ago I had some friends and some family members, and all you do is go to that gym. It's all you know, because I don't go to clubs. You know, I stopped that years ago. And the same people want tickets to the fights now.
Man. Hey, look, check this out, y'all. So when you see me, I'm just reflections of y'all that's putting in, especially the young coaches that's coming up. This message is for the young coaches that's coming up, because we getting old. Y'all got to keep pushing them young, especially when the youngin' man that's looking you in your face and believing in you and you believing in him, man. Don't stop. You're going to go through them turbines. But that's your walk. That's your walk. All the great prophets had them walks that they feel like giving up. You can't, because that's your calling.